Good morning. So I'm packing up my gear and putting my wet socks and shoes back on. It rained yesterday. My feet got all wet. And I'm not sure if it's going to rain today or not. I don't have any cell signal here, so I can't get a good weather report. But I am climbing Mount Smarts today, so hopefully I'll have some cell signal from up there. So if anyone ever needs the campsite before climbing Smarts Mountain, this is the parking lot at the base here on Lime Dorchester Road. And this trail right here is the Ranger Trail, and the campsite is right up there. You can see the parking lot from it if you look through the trees, so it's not all that far. It's maybe 200 feet or so off trail. And then the AT goes right up over there. This is a 4-mile climb to the top. I've gone 3 tenths. I need to layer down. I put on my rain pants because I wasn't sure if it was going to be still wet and sloppy and overgrown. At the moment, it seems not so overgrown. And this layer is a wool layer, and it's hot. So until I get my sun shirt, which I left in the car when I got dropped off, this is my lightest long sleeve layer, but definitely too heavy for climbing the mountain. So I'm gonna layer down. That's a promising sign for today. Some sunshine. Up. It doesn't look that steep on the camera. It's steep. What a nice cloud inversion. I was in that a little while ago. Now I'm breaking out above it. Wow. This is Lambert Ridge. Really pretty. It's a big rock outcropping. with gorgeous views. This ridge is really pretty. It's been alternating between rocks, slabs, and scrambles and climbs, and this pine needle path. Alright, I am halfway up Smarts Mountain. Got 2 more miles to go. This is a nice view. I'm wondering if you look right there, there's a little fire tower there, and I know there's a fire tower on the top of Smarts Mountain, but that looks farther away than 2 miles. We'll see. This is the top of the Ranger Trail. At the bottom of this trail is where I camped last night by the parking lot. So this also comes up to this point. It's actually the route of the old AT. They moved it to this trail here. The AT now follows the Lambert Ridge Trail. I just came up from down there. I guess because there's better views along Lambert Ridge. It's a really beautiful trail. So now I keep climbing. I think I have about 6/10 more to the top. All right, so they built a log ladder, and there's some rungs up there to make it easier to get up and down this slab when it's wet, I guess. And it keeps going up, up, up. It really doesn't look that steep on the film. Huh. All right, there's tenting over there. The summit's just a little ways this way. Now that tent site is the first tenting opportunity I've seen since where I started this morning, in the hidden tent site on the other side of that parking lot. So basically once you start up Smarts Mountain, you kind of have to commit to get to the top, because I didn't see any place else to camp. Also, most of the time you have to bring the water up because it's pretty dry. And a lot of the comments indicate that it's very often dry up here. Now, a way to get around that is to take that Warden Trail up, because about 2/3 of the way up the Warden Trail is a stream that you can collect water from, so you don't have to carry it up as far. But that means you miss all those great views and the ridge walk on Lambert Ridge. Right, that's the Summit Fire Tower. We all know that I don't climb fire towers. I am not going up that one. Too tall, too scary. And I don't need to. It looks like the shelter's over there. There's an old fire warden's cabin that they maintain as an AT shelter. So you could either tent in that tent site back there, or I believe you could stay in this shelter. So I'm gonna go check it out. So I sat and had lunch over by the fire tower. It was a little early, but I figured as good a place as any to sit and eat. There wasn't any view, except if you climb the fire tower. I did make an attempt. I got up to the first landing, and I turned around and came back down. Yeah, fire towers and me don't agree. Looks like there's a moose up here somewhere. It's so interesting to watch the vegetation change as you go up and over the mountain. At the top, it was all evergreens. And down here, near the bottom, it's all deciduous. It just changed as I descended from the mountain. Roadblock. Let's see if I can go around this way. Made it to the bottom of Smarts Mountain. Now I'm starting to climb up Mount Cube. I thought about going up and over it today, but I'll probably stop at Hexacube shelter and then pop over the summit tomorrow. Ooh, trail magic. Trail snacks. What do we got here? Oh, yummy. All right. Let's see what's in here. I'm gonna take a little break here. All right, I got an applesauce, a crunchy granola bar, and a thing of orange pineapple juice.
2.2.
Yep. Hexacube shelter. Up that way.
If you need water.
I am stopping here at the Hexacube shelter. I just picked up some water from the stream. And now it's a 210 side trail steep up to the shelter. It's only about 3:30, but I'm tired. I went up and over Smarts Mountain today, and we're about a third of the way up Mount Cube. And the next place that I could camp is, a bit. It is supposed to rain tomorrow evening, but I should be able to get up and over the rest of Mount Cube, no problem, in the morning. But the biggest deciding factor in stopping here today, other than it's a really unique shelter, is I'm tired. So I think I'm done. This is Hexacube shelter. It's actually a 6-sided shelter. Very cool. The shelter is shaped like a hexagon, and the privy is shaped like a pentagon. So they call it the pentaprivy. But it's up a steep hill behind the shelter. Hard to do in Crocs when you're not wearing your boots. And the hexagonal shelter is called the Hexacube shelter because it's a hexagon and it's on Mount Cube. I managed to squeeze my tent into a little spot right next to the shelter. That's the biggest problem with Hexacube shelter, is there's not a lot of tenting space around it. It's all on a pretty steep hill and very rocky and rooty. But this'll work. I'll see you tomorrow.